Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I thought I would do a Breath of the Wild weapons tier list video. Before I get into it, I found two tier lists, and one of them just had the weapons, and one of them, the less popular tier list, I should say, had weapons and shields, so I thought I would do that one. I just thought it was a lot more fun to do weapons and shields. So we're gonna get started with this tier list. We have lots of ranks. We have it ranked from S+, S, A, B, C, D, E, F. And the caption on this is, if you don't put the pot lid and wooden mop in S tier, you're wrong. So, obviously a joke caption. Now, it doesn't say who made this. Oh, yes. It's Twitter at yes924500031. Alright, so this should be a bunch of stuff. So the first weapon is obviously the Master Sword. So right away we're getting into sword level weapons here. We're getting into the goods. So obviously the Master Sword, it's an incredibly versatile weapon. I mean, it's a great one-handed weapon. It's standard 30 damage. The thing about it is that it doesn't break. It needs to be recharged, but it doesn't break. And it does 60 damage against Blights and Guardians. So obviously S+. It's not the biggest damage dealer all around, but again, we're talking about the freaking Master Sword, so of course it's S+, just easily. Next one is quite the opposite of an S+, it's a tree branch, so that has to go into F tier. That's just the worst weapon in the game, it does nothing. Next up is a torch. So as a weapon, it's not very good. It does like 2... It has like a 2 damage. It's very poor. But I will say that torch has other uses that can be useful for certain circumstances. More useful than flame weapons. So I'm going to put it in D, or I think I'll put it in C, because again, torch has lots of uses. Okay. This is like a spoon or a pot ladle. Very not useful at all. I'm not really sure why you would put a pot ladle in anything other than F. It's a poor weapon. So next one is, it's a boomerang. I'm not sure which type of boomerang this is. I generally am not a big fan of boomerangs in Breath of the Wild. I don't use them very well. I'm not even entirely sure how to use them. So I'm gonna put it in D, I guess. I don't really care for this weapon. It's being very slow. Oh, because it's trying to load a Geico ad, that's why. Now, I'm not really sure what this spring-loaded hammer is. I'm not sure. There should be like an IDK tier, because I don't think I've ever used this. We'll just put it in C tier for the sake of equality. Okay, next one, this is some kind of sword. I think these are just like different classes of broadswords. I honestly can't really tell what this is. It's alright. I think I'll put it... That's a pretty weak sword, so I'll put this one out in D. I'll put this one in C. And then B. Okay, the royal one's going in A. Forest Dweller's sword is going in B. That's, I think, some sort of Zora sword. It's alright. It looks really cool, but I don't think it's that great. I'm gonna put it in C, high C. That's one of the, like, dagger type things. I just realized how crappy this lighting is. Is this better? This is definitely better. So... Alright, so this is a adequate weapon. I think it's nice and light. If it decides to cooperate with me, then I'm going to put it in C tier, again, if it decides to cooperate, which it won't right now. It's just straight up not working, which is nice. I think my laptop is honestly a piece of shit. So I'm gonna put this in, I'll put it in C tier. This looks pretty useful. Again, not entirely sure what it is, but it's some kind of short sword or dagger. Well, I'm just gonna leave it there. That's a good sword. That's like one of those more curved blades. I think that's my B8 full button. It's a very good sword. I'm putting that in A tier. That's a very good. No, I could go S. I could honestly go S with this. This is a very good weapon. No, I think I'll keep it in A. I think S should be for elementals and stuff. These are both scimitars. I'm not really sure. I think this one's a bit lighter, but it's a bit weaker. I'm going to put them both in B, because I think they're pretty solid weapons. These scimitars, I think they're pretty solid weapons, so I'm going to put them both in B, if it will decide to work. This is super fucking frustrating. My computer hates me, like I said. So... I don't know what do you call the American equivalent of a weeb? I'm gonna put these both in B tier. Or not the American, I mean the Korean equivalent of a weeb. So I'm actually not sure what this sword is. It looks pretty good. This is a good one too, I think. So I'm putting them both in A tier. Kind of hard to see what this one is. It looks like some sort of angel. I'm honestly not sure what that is. We really need a IDK tier. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn E into F, and I'm going to turn F into an IDK tier. That's what I'm going to do. So, because we don't really need an E tier, so we'll make that the F tier. And then IDK, I'll put this here. And what was the other one? This hammer thing? Alright. This is a rusty sword that's gonna go... and it's slightly better than F. Okay, that boomerang doesn't deserve D. I'll put it in C with the torch if it decides to work. Sorry, my voice is gone. Yeah, I'm gonna move this guy up to C, and I'm gonna move this rusty guy into D, and this guy as well. This is a... Actually, I think that's better. I think that's a better one. I think I'll put that in C as well. Okay, Flame Blade. Standard Flame Blade. Elemental weapons automatically getting an S tier. Those are just killer. It actually kind of looks like a lightsaber too, which is super dope. Same thing with the Frostblade. Those are both going into S tier. And, dude, Thunderblade is probably the most OP out of all of them. That's going into S+. Dude, just electric sword. Okay, this is a basic Vocal Club, very, very poor weapon that's going to F. It barely doesn't damage. The Spiked one, I'll put in D. It's better, but still not great. This clubbed one, this one is a good wooden. It's a good wooden weapon. That's going in B. It's a solid wooden weapon. If I can fucking pick it up, stupid ass computer. Okay, this is going in B with the Forest Dweller's sword and the scimitars. Alright, boomerangs, I'm just going to slide them all into C. I'm not really a fan of them, like I said. That's the forked Lysol boomerang. This one's actually pretty good. I'm going to put this in high C, and the giant one. These are both pretty solid weapons to have. Okay, these are Guardian swords. I believe they are just different classes of Guardian swords. Alright, basic one's going into A. This one's, the plus is going into that's going into, that's not as good as the elementals. I'm putting it in S, and then S plus goes for the big one because, of course it does. It does the most damage, so that's going, it's going in S plus, for sure. Alright. Next up, this is, these are the Lionel weapons. This one right here is like a pretty standard one. Why did the page just decide to jump around like that? That's annoying. Because I didn't click anything, so. The Lionel weapons, they're gonna go into that one will go into C, B, these do a good bit of damage, but they're pretty slow. That's a low A. Okay, these are the fire rods. Okay, normal one will go into low A. I think the better one can go into a higher A, or like a medium A. The rods are super fun to use. These are the same thing, elemental ice rods. I'm not really sure which one is which. I find the fire rods more fun to use than the ice rods, so I'm gonna put the ice rods both in low A, because they're still very good. I think that's the better one. I don't know why that nudged its way into high B. It's because I can't type. I can't click things because my computer is honestly the worst. Damn, I really wish I had a tablet about now. Not sure what this is. Some sort of sword. That's an electric rod. Very, very useful weapon. Put that with the fire one. So that definitely goes in that general area, in the A tier. Okay, this is the Vicious Sickle. Sad thing about this is it has terrible durability. It's kind of a neat weapon, but it has terrible durability. Putting that in a low C. And Demon Carver. I like this weapon. This weapon is cool. That's going in an A. That's a good... There really isn't anything like it. It's just such a fantastic weapon. So next one is... I have no idea what that is. That's going in... Looks like a chandelier. What the hell is that? That's going in an IDK tier. This one is... Okay, this is the... Ugh, it's so annoying. Won't fucking work. I hate my laptop so much. Still can't grab it. Fuck. Can't touch anything. It's all the ads, man. They're fucking me up. Okay. I'm not even sure what tier that just went into. Oh, it went into the IDK tier. I thought that was one of the arms, one of the skeleton arms. So I thought that should go... I don't really care. I'm just gonna leave it in. Okay, Korak Leaf sucks as a weapon, but it's a decent, it has uses, so I'm gonna put it in high D, I guess. Farming Hoe, it's crap, put it in D. No, the hoe's actually alright, I'm putting that in low C. Ore is a bad weapon, putting that in D as well. That's the Woodcutter's Axe, pretty slow, pretty poor weapon, putting that in D as well. Double Axe, definitely better, has more uses, but still slow as a weapon, so I'm putting that in a... I'll put it with the Torch, they both have uses. Sledgehammer is probably the best out of them, so I'm putting that in... I'll put that in a... low B, I guess. Another boomerang, automatically going in C. I'm honestly not sure which sword this is, but it's a pretty... I'm putting it in C, I think. I do wish there was some sort of... I'll put it in B. I'll give it B. All these, like, long blade swords still going in B. Okay, I know what this is. This is the Knight's Claymore. This is a pretty good one. I'm putting that in B. That's a good one. Very useful weapon. Next one is a Royal Claymore. That's going in A tier. Just a very, very strong weapon. It's one of the highest damage dealers. That's that weird looking Zor sword. It's decent, but it's not great. Putting that in B. It's serviceable, I guess. Next one is this. I believe this is the weapon you get from... Hold on, I gotta check these next couple. Okay, because these are like multiple versions of... These are like all very similar. But that's gotta be that's the one you get from clearing the Divine Beast, so that one is the best one. These are all the Goron weapons. That one can stay in B, that can go down to C. Then we have this sword. I forget what this is called, but it's fine. Again, it's a pretty solid sword. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in B as well, and I'm gonna take this sword, which I think is the Eightfold Blade, and I'm gonna put this in A. I'm gonna put this one down to B. I'm gonna put this long one in A, because I think this one is just the similar thing, but way more versatile. Okay, that's some sort of rusted... I think that's a rusted sword. That's going in F or D, I guess. Low D. I think it's just like a traveler's sword. It's better than some of these. I'll put it like right here-ish. That's some sort of ancient weapon. I think, I'm honestly not sure. I'm gonna put that in the Eddie K tier. This one is the really, really powerful. It's the Claymore. It's like the royal one, but better. It's the one that's in Hyrule Castle, I believe. So I'm gonna put it... Oh, that wasn't the Claymore. Oh yeah, I'll put it with the Royal Claymore, but it's slightly better. I'm moving Demon Carver down here. This is obviously way better than a Guardian Sword. So the Guardian Sword can go like here-ish. I don't know. I'm not too fussed about the ordering, I guess, within the tiers. Great Flame Blade. Okay, these are all the great blades. These are all going to go in S tier. They have great damage potential. They're slow, but you can rack up kills with them. You can do the spin attack with them. They have great damage potential, and they're elementals. These automatically get an S tier. These are just spectacular. Now these are getting S+. These are getting an S+, all of them. Just spectacular weapons. I don't really have anything else to say other than these deserve the highest of rankings. They're just... These are elemental weapons that just deserve the highest of praise, honestly. I mean, bigger isn't always better. There are cases where I prefer the smaller variants, but these just have such damage wielding potential. Again, ordering doesn't matter too much, but they're all going in the S tier with the Master Sword and the Guardian Sword. So this is some sort of pretty basic club. I guess I'll put it in high F. It's pretty basic. That one's slightly better. That one is a C, a low C. This one is a pretty sick club. That's gonna go low B. This one is pretty poor. Put that in D, I guess. That one is very good. That's like a 30 something or 27. That's a very, very good damage. Very good damage potential for this weapon, for this wooden. This is probably one of the best wooden weapons in the game. I'll put that in high B with those other 2 wooden weapons. Those kind of all go in the same tier. This one's pretty weak. I'm putting it in D. Again, not too fussed about the ordering. Okay, Guardian. These are the Guardian axes, the battle axes. So these are great weapons as well. These are pretty unwieldy. They're very big, but they do have a ton of damage potential. The biggest one does 60 damage, so that's going... I will say, as big and clunky as it is, it's still just such a high tier weapon in terms of just the amount of damage it can do. So that's gotta go S. I'm putting that in S with the sword as well, and then these 2 can go up here. I think this is better. This can go down here. So yeah, I think all those Guardian weapons get to go into that tier. Next one is, I think that's some sort of Lionel club thing. I'm not really sure with that one. That one is okay. These are all going into C. Again, they pack a punch, but they're slow, so they're all going into C. That one looks a bit better. That one's going into B, low B. That, I'm not sure what that sword is. I feel like I've seen that somewhere, but I honestly don't know. That's the, one of the arms going into D. That's a mop. That's also going into F. Screw that. The pitchfork, that's decent range, but it's crappy damage. Going into D. Okay, we're getting into spear territory, so, alright, spear territory here. This is a pretty basic spear. I'm putting that in low. I'm putting all these in D. They're pretty basic. Oh, they do have some potential. I'll put it in a higher D, like up here-ish. That one's very basic. That's going in low D. It's another just kind of rusted, kind of basic one. Basic halberd. Okay, this is one of the. This is the knight. I think this is the knight's halberd or the soldier's side. This one's better, a little bit better. I'm putting that in a low C. It's not great, but it's fine. And the royal one. Okay, the royal one is going. Royal halberd, definitely an A tier weapon right there. Just, you're not gonna find that most anywhere. Okay, Forest Dweller's Spear, again, very light, very versatile. It's a wooden weapon, so it has fire properties, and it can survive thunderstorms. So, gotta put this in, I'm putting this with the sword. I'm just putting all these kind of wooden weapons together. They're all very good weapons that do have some advantages over metal. Why is my computer not plugged in? Oh, I just turned off the power strip on accident. That's what happened. Okay. So, okay, that, I'm not sure what that is. That's some sort of Zora Spear. I'm putting all these in the low C. Okay, that one's like a trident. No, that's like a normal trident, and then this one is like the big trident. So that one can go in C, in high C, with this Lionel weapon and this other thing. Those can all go there. Not sure. Oh, that's some sort of drill shaft thing. I think it's all right. It's all right. Putting that in C as well. I think that's like a Rito spear, but I'm not positive on that one. Going into C. That's a Gerudo. That's a Gerudo spear. That one's pretty good. Oh, dang it. I can't fucking... Okay, Gerudo spear is pretty good. I'll put you in B. Not really sure. That one is pretty meh. I'm putting C, I guess. These all go in C. That's slightly better. That's a rusty one. That's going in F. No one wants a rusty halberd. Okay, that's the really, really good one. I forget what they call them. But this one is going right up here into... Where did I put into A with the... Yeah, those are all going right there. F thing. thing. This is going into, this is very, very basic stick-like spear that's going into F. It basically does, it's very weak. Okay, elemental spears are all going. I will put the elemental spears into A as well. Those things deserve A tier right there. But for right now, I'm sliding them up to C tier so I can do this. Okay, y'all are going into A. Okay, I've stopped trying to order these at this point from high to low. No, they're better. They're better than a lot of these. I'll put them... They're better than the rods. The spears are honestly better than the rods. I'll put them, but not as good as the swords. Thunder is the best, once again. Frost spear is very, very good. But I'll put them all, like, right there-ish. They're all good. More spear types. Okay, a lot of spear types here. This is a, this is going in D. D, that's slightly better. That can go in C if it wants. Wait, this is slightly better. This can go in C. I'm not too worried about ordering these. These can all go in C. No, that's going in a high D. That's pretty mediocre. That spear as well, does like 9 damage. I think that's the Moblin spear. It's pretty poor. This one, I just clicked on a thing. Okay, this one is better, I think. That one's going into C. This one, I'm not actually sure. That one's pretty, low C. That gets a D. No, not that low. It gets like a high D. That one, C. Okay, Guardian Spear. Then regular one, high C, and then which one of those is the normie one? Okay, those can both go in C, and then the big one can go in a high B right there. Okay, that's like a Lionel Spear. That's pretty good. Alright, these three are all kind of similar, I think. That one can go. These ones can go in B. Okay, bows. So I'm actually not sure what this first one is, this silver bow. It's probably called silver bow, but I'm actually not sure. And the stats on that one, yeah, I'm not sure about all the bows. All the bows, I'm not sure about. Okay, this basic Boko bow can go into F. It's very poor. The spiked one can go into D. It's better. Wait, no, this is the spiked one. I'm not sure what the difference between these is. Wow, I'm being hit with the tireds. So this is a, I'm actually not sure what that one is either. These bows do not look familiar to me. I'm sure I've picked them up before, but I just genuinely don't remember what these are. This one is the Royal Bow. This is a very good one. I'm putting that in, that's like an A tier bow right there, for sure. It's a very, very solid damage dealer. Can't really order those the same way as the weapons, so it's just gonna go in that. That one I know I've picked up before, but I'm genuinely not I think that's the farthest. Excuse me, I think, okay, this one's going in D, I guess. No, it's better. That one can go in C. Forest Dweller can go in... It's one of the few good wooden bows in the game. And it's a triple shot, so that's going... That's still an A tier bow, even though it's, you know, it doesn't do as much damage. That's some sort of Zora bow. I don't remember it, so it's going in the IDK. That's the Falcon bow. I do remember this one. It's not great. D tier bow. That one, honestly don't remember what that one is. I think this is Swallow, so this one's good. Not an A, but like a B. Just like a B tier bow right there. Putting that in B tier. Okay, I'm not sure about this goldish one. I think it's pretty good, I think. Probably like a high C, I guess. Just there-ish. I don't know what that one is. No, this might be Swell. I'm not sure what the other one was then. No, I think this is an ancient. Is this an ancient bow? The weird shape of it. I'm pretty sure this is ancient bow, so this one's good. I'll put this. If it's what I think it is, it's going in A. Okay, genuinely not sure what that is. That Lysol bow is going in C. It's perfectly adequate. This one, that's better than all those. This one looks very, very good. It looks like one of those high tier enemy ones, but I don't really recall using it. I'm gonna put it in. I think I'm gonna put this in low, and I'll also put it in A tier. It's probably an A tier bow. Next up is okay, these line elbows. They're all good. They're all varying degrees of good. I don't really remember. I don't really know the difference between these. They're all gonna go in A tier. Having to move them up slowly, tier by tier, so I don't lose my sanity. I'm so tired, honestly, right now. Where did the other bow go? I swear there were 3 line elbows, and I don't know where the other one went. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Wow, it just hit me. Like, you ever have exhaustion just hit you? Because that's what happened to me right while I'm filming. Okay, so all these bows. Okay, these can go in. They're not B tier. I'm just trying to organize everything. Okay, the biggest one is going in S tier. Just moving shit around is so long. That's like an S tier bow right there. I don't know why that scimitar is so high. Why that sword? No, I said that's an S tier bow. But why is that an A tier? I thought I put 8-foot blade in. Moving you down to B tier. I don't know what you are. Moving you down to B tier. I'm so tired. That's duplex bow. I like that one. It's pretty good. Double shot. Middle of the road. Put it in a high C. It's still pretty good. My foot hurts. Okay, arrow types. Standard arrows. Okay, they're versatile, they get the job done. There really isn't much I can say about them. I think all arrow types... Okay, standard arrows are going to go into B tier because you can complain all you want, but they're still standard arrows. They're extremely versatile. You can use them for pretty much anything. Fire arrows are decent. They'll go into B as well. I personally think fire arrows have their uses. Certainly have their uses. Okay, these 2 line elbows can move up to A because they're both... That one's going down here. Okay, ice. I would say ice is better. Ice are better than... Well, I think ice and fire have similar strengths and weaknesses. I think they have uses compared to each other. Because ice work great in, like, a Death Mountain region and fire work great in the Kibra, so... Shock are the best, of course. Don't work in the rain, but otherwise... No, shock arrows work very well in the rain. Bomb arrows don't work in the rain. Okay, shock arrows are the best, but they're going... Shock arrows are going in... That's an S tier arrow right there. Okay, wait, no, I'm putting this bow... No, the bow gets to stay in S tier. This arrow gets to go in A tier. Bomb arrows have their uses for sure. I really do enjoy bomb arrows. They don't work in the rain. That's the only downside to bomb arrows, is that they don't work in the rain. So I'm putting them... Put them high B. And ancient arrows are obviously the best arrows. They're the rarest, but screw that. That's an S tier. Ancient arrows are like S+, honestly. Why is this Battle Axe an S and the Guardian Sword is an S+? These are all going in S+. What the heck am I talking about? These are all going in S+, dude. Just... Okay, you get to go in S. You're going in S. I'm just rearranging a couple of my tiers. You... all go into S, and you, Thunder Spear. You guys go over here. Demon Carver, come up here. The Elemental Spears are better than... Okay, I'm not gonna fuss too much about ordering these, but yeah. Moved a few things around. Okay, shields. Hylian Shield is obviously the best one. I haven't actually ever got it in Breath of the Wild, but I know about it, so... It's very, very hard to, Pretty sure it's very, very hard to, break, so that's obviously an S plus item right there. Okay, Wooden Shield is going in F tier. All these ones are going in F tier, the Emblazoned Shield. It's just very, very poor. Okay, that one can go in D. Fisherman's F. These are just very, very poor. That one is kind of decent, I guess. It's not really, but whatever. Okay, regular Soldier Shield. It does the job. I mean, it's pretty weak, but it does the job. That can go into C. And that's the Royal. I think that's the Royal Shield or the Knight's. No, I think this is the Knight's Shield. So this one. This one isn't bad. This one's pretty solid. So that one can go into B, I guess. Pretty solid shield. The Royal one... Generally not that picky about shields. The Royal one is better than the Knight's one, though. It can defend more. So I'm putting this one in A. This one is more of an A tier shield. Okay, this Zora one, okay, we got the Forest one and the Zora one. The Forest one is one of the only wooden shields in the game that is at all decent, so... the Zora one, I don't really remember what this... I think it's alright, I'll put it in C. The Forest one is, gonna go into B because it's still flammable, it's still not the greatest, but it's decent. I forget what this one is. I think it's some sort of Rito thing, but I don't remember using it before. Okay, Gerudo Shields. This is a pretty standard one. So this can go into higher C. I'm putting it like there-ish. And then these two, the Daybreaker and the other one. I forget. They're both very, very good shields, and they look great to boot, so I'm gonna throw these into high B, I guess, because they're not as good as the Elemental. Well, they're not Elemental, but they're not as good as the Guardian Shields or Lino Shields. Sorry, I'm trying to shift my position. Okay, Shield of the Mind's Eye. It's fine if I recall correctly. Okay, these are all going into C tier. That's rusty. You're going into F. This one's going into C. This one looks very, very good. This one, I'm actually not sure, because it kind of looks like the Hylian Shield from Twilight Princess, actually. It's not a Hylian Shield, but it looks very similar. So I'm putting that in A, probably. It's probably an A tier shield. Not entirely sure what that is. And then these two I'm going to put in A as well, the Gerudo ones. The Gerudo ones are just very good. Okay, basic wooden, no, we got the basic, the basic one was the Potlight. Okay, basic wooden shield can go in D. Slightly better ones will go in C, because why the hell not? Except they're going in D, because I can't do things. So they're gonna go into C. And then these Lysol shields are pretty decent. I'm not putting them all in D. I don't think they deserve it. I don't think they all deserve D. I think this one is more of a... That's a higher C, and then these can both go into C. I don't really care for the... I mean, they're fine. Okay, Lionel shields. The basic one is still very solid. I'm putting that in B, I guess. Like a high C. I'm putting it in B. This silver one, again, very, 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 very solid shield. Put that in. I'm sorry I'm so unenthused, honestly. I'm just really tired. I'm gonna put this into A. And then you're in S tier. You're big. You're durable. This big, big, big Lino one. Or at least a high A. I think it's like a high A. I think it's like a high A. I think, yeah, I'll put it like here-ish. And then, last one's your Guardian Shield. So the standard one, we've got the standard one, the triangular one, and the big old oval one. I'm just sliding them up tier by tier. Okay, you can stay in B. You're going to A. You're going to S. Okay, so I think that's everything. So we have... Okay, S tier. I will read them off because y'all are probably wondering, because you probably can't even see the screen. Is Master Sword, Thunderblade, Great Thunderblade, Great Flameblade, Great Frostblade, Ancient Battle Axe ++, Guardian Sword ++, Ancient Arrow, Hylian Shield. S tier is Flameblade, Frostblade, Guardian Sword plus, the biggest line elbow, the Ancient Battle Axe plus, the best halberd, best normal bow class, like the royal ones, I guess. The same class of the big sword, the claymore, the claymore, and then the thunder spear and the biggest guardian shield. And then A tier is the fire rod. Okay, so both fire rods, the electric rod, I need to move this around. No, that was the only electric rod I saw. Okay, the electric rod, the second Lionel shield, the demon carver, the standard guardian, the battle axe, the standard guardian sword, frost spear, flame spear, eightfold blade, the big Lionel crusher weapon, both shield classes of royal shield, both Gerudo shields, the next guardian shield down, Daruk's weapon, both frost rod things, shock arrows, royal claymore, royal halberd, royal broadsword, ancient bow, royal bow, forest roller bow, biggest no, it's the biggest Lionel bow, I think, the second biggest Lionel bow, and then the Lionel shield, and then B is the guardian spear plus the this is a 46-minute video. Just a bunch of swords and halberds and all that. I'll just skip down to the F tier, which is the worst items in the game. So the F tier is this stupid wooden club, the Marvin Club, the Bokoblin Club, the rusty shield, all of these crappy little dinky wooden shields, the worst bow in the game, the mop, the ladle, the tree branch, this awful 2 Bokoblin spear. So yeah, sorry, you probably can't see the screen, but I'm super tired, so I'm gonna go now. Anyway, guys, yeah, thanks for watching, bye.